Belgium, a team with immense talent and potential. They'll arrive at UEFA Euro 2016 as one of the favourites to bring home the Henri Delaunay trophy. The quality of the squad, along with a strong showing at the World Cup in Brazil, has created higher expectations among the Belgian people. Something Captain Vincent Kompany understands comes with the territory.
The expectations are high because there are a lot of quality players in our team. But I've always said that we don't see ourselves as favourites. For me, there are 4 or 5 countries that are either at the same level or maybe even a bit ahead of us.
The man responsible for honing this gifted group is Marc Wilmots. As a player, Wilmots appeared for Belgium at 4 major tournaments, notably when the nation co-hosted Euro 2000. He took the top job 4 years ago, having assisted the 2 previous coaches, and had a strong message for his players.
The first words I said to them were, "You are stronger than my generation individually, but as a team, you're not even 30% of what we were. We worked for each other, you don't. You only work for yourselves, and that leads to the death of our football."
Wilmots' approach was brave and achieved the reaction he wanted. The team's impressed since the beginning of his tenure. His squad has been dubbed the Golden Generation. But the former midfielder is keen to ensure his players aren't lauded prematurely.
You cannot call it a golden generation. You can only do that once they have achieved something. They have written a chapter of the story. I feel that they are ambitious and keen to do well together. That's the main thing.
We've never used the term golden generation, but we certainly need to have ambition with this group. Now we have to show that desire as a team. I think we have enough talent in the squad to go a really long way if all the players put in the right effort.
Despite Wilmots' best attempts to keep the group grounded, the Red Devils can look back on a qualification campaign in which they netted an outstanding 24 goals.
We finished top of the group. We lost just 1 game, in Wales. I think that with the team we have, everyone expects us to win every game 3-0. But there are other teams that also have great players, so it's not easy. Now we have qualified, let's see how far we can go.
Eden Hazard was one of Belgium's most eye-catching performers during the campaign. He was the team's joint top scorer, along with Kevin De Bruyne, as the midfield was a consistent source of goals. To complement those midfielders, Wilmots favours selecting a traditional number 9 from Romelu Lukaku, Christian Benteke, Divock Origi or Michy Batshuayi, a quartet who've not been free scoring, but that doesn't concern the coach at all.
Why should a number 9 always score? I actually prefer to have 5 or 6 players who can score, rather than just 1. When you know that you can score from anywhere, Fellaini, Nainggolan, Witsel, Hazard, we are a lot more dangerous that way.
As well as their formidable firepower, the Belgians only conceded 5, Wilmots favouring an aggressive pressing style.
Tactically, I like to defend on the front foot, so we play higher up the pitch, winning the ball back as soon as possible. But it demands a lot of energy on behalf of all the players, so I choose players who will fit that system.
That system will be put into practice in Group E in France. They kick off against Euro 2012 finalists Italy in Lyon, before facing the Republic of Ireland in Bordeaux, and finally Sweden in Nice. If they can negotiate that group, there's every chance the Belgians could create history with Marc Wilmots, whose job now is to turn enormous potential into a winning formula.
Everyone is there to give something to the national team, not to get something from it, not to be the big star. There are no stars in our team. The team is the star. There is no great coach, just a coaching team who put everything in place for the players to perform.